crazy then.
Yeah. All right, man. Here we go. Welcome back to Everyday Epiphanies podcast, episode 12. Where we sit up here every other week and yap about a variety of miscellaneous topics, man. Episode 12, we in the building. Marty, Midas, and Fan, aka Sigoria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's on the table for tonight, fellas? And there we go. I was about to say I see the ghost in my room. Fuck with the camera again.
Yeah, losing focus.
Yeah.
Right.
Shoot, that's what you
want to go there because I got some.
I was just gonna say, if you want to dive in right there for now, I know it's gonna be a huge curve towards the end. But since we here, because both of y'all was supposed to fill us in on some things a couple episodes ago.
I was.
If y'all comfortable with sharing, Courtney, like, what was I supposed to?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure. What was I supposed to talk about?
Well, Marty, for sure. Me and
you.
you was speaking at length about our experiences, but Marty was currently going through something, and he was like, "I'm away." So, if you're comfortable, I mean, we here with it.
Yeah, we here with it.
I can go ahead.
Go crazy there. Go crazy.
I'm gonna start with just this one thing that happened today. And me and Quilla was both stumped. Two things happened today. We were both stumped. I don't even know if she can hear me, but she probably scared low key. Today, I'm sitting over here playing the game, just vibing, waiting on this to start. And Quilla's coloring. Okay, so in front of her, she has a Clearly Canadian. If you don't know what that is, it's a sparkling water, and it comes in a glass bottle. And it's one of those, like, it's good. You should try it. Not sponsored. But
yeah.
She coloring, and this shit, it go like, you can hear, you ever heard, like, when you got a bottle and you pop the top off, it'll make that, like, boom, it'll make that noise.
Yeah.
So the bottle made that noise, and the top went flying across the room. And she goes, you know how, like, it looked like somebody, like, popped the top off of it. I didn't see it because I'm facing this way. She said she seen it, though. And shortly after that, we both sitting here eating dinner, watching TV, and we get to hearing, like, it sounds like somebody got a bag of chips just like over here by the window, and this place not that big, so we both look exactly where we hear it coming from, and there's nothing there, bro. This shit been happening for a while, like just little stuff like that. Like I'll see something, just like I said, like it be book checking me and shit, bro. I don't know what's going on.
Nah, that's crazy. I'd be mad.
Like I have something in my hand and that shit would just fall, and we both look at each other like, "Who the fuck? What the fuck? How that fall out your hand?" Both of us be like, "I don't know." Whenever we hear something, be like, "Hey, you heard that shit?" And she be like, "Mm-hmm," and then we don't ever say nothing.
As you shouldn't. I ain't giving that no energy. We ignore. I wouldn't even have acknowledged it. Whenever something like that happened over here, Sasha would be like, "Did you hear that?" I'm like, "Hear what?" Knowing damn well I heard it. Nope.
Heard the fuck out of that.
I'll go check it out and everything, and I'll come back. Ain't nothing there. Ain't nothing.
Nah,
nope.
Bro. It be getting real weird in here sometimes.
And I know it's been going on for a minute because that was probably like 3 episodes ago. We was talking about that.
Right. And these 2 events I just told you about happened today.
Right. So.
Oh shit.
It's still going on.
Look, man. What did I want to say about it? Did you end up talking to Quentin about what I thought it was? Do you remember?
No, I ain't
no.
That.
Okay, good. Because I was about to be like,
I don't think she'll be able to handle that one.
Wait,
all right.
What you thought it was?
Would be crazy.
I mean, Quentin can't hear you, but
can she hear me or no?
Nothing. You can't hear me, can you? All right, keep it that way.
All right, cool. Cause
just go back
keep it that way.
Hey,
so to fill everyone in now, I was thinking that it might be a loved one that had recently passed that's like trying to get their attention.
And I'll double down on this by saying we have a plant from said person. and
Yeah, that's right.
it's
That's right.
still thriving and doing great. It looks great. It's been doing this thing since we took it. Like we both looked at it as we were walking out, and we was like, "We should take this." And she was like, "Yeah." And so I've been taking care of it, and it's been living, and it's been doing its thing ever since.
For everybody at home, if it's not a loved one, especially, be careful taking stuff. Like that's not.
Be careful. It's real.
Mm-hmm.
but I in this sense, I hope is what we thinking it is, and if that's the case, I'm cool with it.
For sure, that's definitely the best case scenario. Because if it's not that,
Look, chill.
yeah, I
I
know. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna relax.
No, I think it's this chill though. We ain't gonna put too much energy into it.
Type shit.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell was I supposed to say though?
Oh no,
I think I just grouped you in. No, I think I grouped him in with you because I think before he was already telling us about his stories in a previous house, and how everything was connected. So he already spoke to us in the previous episode. Go watch that episode.
Right, go watch that.
If you talking about what I think you're talking about, that's not an episode. That was after the episode.
When you was talking about the dreams, is what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's after the episode.
That's not in the episode.
No, because that's a whole like 45 minutes.
That's why y'all gotta just.
We was
recording the episode. Why do y'all just say this stuff off camera? I don't understand.
For those watching, these dreams was wild. Maybe one day you hear about them.
Unless you gonna lock in.
I could sum it up.
Okay.
I don't know if I can sum it up. I'm lying to y'all right now. I'm be
yeah, you are. That's why I'm like, just tell them.
All right,
if you're comfortable with telling them.
Of course, man. Okay. Check it out, right? So it starts when all this shit been started since I was little. I mean, like 5 type shit. You feel me? But we're just gonna jump into it. So boom, right? I used to have this dream number one. I used to have a dream where I would be in my apartment as a little kid, right? And it'd be a thunderstorm, and it'll be the shadow forming in the kitchen. What my room is, I can see directly into the kitchen. So every time lightning strike, a mist to form. Every time lightning strike, it'll keep forming. So I run around the house, well, the apartment. I run around the apartment trying to find a light bulb because I try to hide in the closet. No light bulb. So now, little me gotta go find a light bulb. So boom, I'm running around the apartment trying to find a light bulb. Right? Could never find a light bulb in my dream, ever. So at one point, I just gave up trying to find a light bulb, and I ran to my mama's room, and the shadow, after it fully formed, it just stopped at my mama room, and like did like the sinister ass smile, and then I ain't never had a dream since, ever. So that's dream number one, right? So now, boom, we finna go to dream number 2, right? So dream number 2 starts. It will start in my grandma's basement. So just to get a layout real quick, boom. So left hand corner top was my pop's room. Right hand top was this room where my great grandma kept all these dolls, these creepy ass little dolls, right? Bottom right corner leads into the laundromat area, and then left bottom corner leads out, literally out. But dreams. I can't go out. I can't. It won't let me out. So boom. I had to. What happened? Oh, it'd be this little dude in this little shit in a hoodie, right? And if I don't leave out the basement in time, it'll attack me and not wake up. So one time, hurry up, got the fuck about the basement. Went through laundry, had to go up the stairs. So I go through my great grandma's apartment, right? And she's just sitting at the table. Apartment's pitch black. She's sitting at the table, hair all over the place like a witch, eyes red. She got this little mini TV. She had one of them joints. Shit playing, but it ain't no but static. It's like one of those static channels. House pitch black, like I said. So I leave out her apartment, go upstairs, go to my grandma's apartment, and again, apartment pitch black. She's in her room, TV on, but she's just sitting in the bed. And I get talking to her, but I can't hear what she's saying. So I'm like, damn. I end up waking up. Had the dream one last time. I finally figured it out. Went back to the basement. And when I went down there, the little motherfucker in the hoodie was standing there with a Ouija board. Right? So boom. That's dream number 2. So dream number 3, right? I'm back at the first apartment. And I leave out. I can't go outside. I can't go upstairs. And I can't go to my cousin's apartment. So there's only one way to go. Gotta go to the basement. Again with these goddamn basements, bro. So I'll go down to the basement, and my cousin's room, his room is closed off, can't get in, and it's just, I'm just in the laundry area, and next thing I know, I get attacked by this little shadow thing. Everything go black, and I get the rumbling with it. It was the first time I could ever feel anything in a dream. So I'm feeling all type of pain, scratches, punches, all of that. I'm feeling everything. Everything you can think about it, I'm feeling it. So after having that dream so many times, I finally beat it, right? It came out my chest type shit. And as I'm leaving out the basement, he's waiting on me at the top of the stairs with another Ouija board.
Yo.
So at this point, I know y'all probably think like, what's up with these Ouija boards? We're gonna get into that, right? So now, here comes the kicker. This is the dream that made me delve into all of this shit. So, dream number 4, right? It's the end of the world. I'm talking desolate ass area. I'm talking orange, red skies, all that shit, right? So I'm wearing a black hoodie, well, black robe to say. I'm wearing a black robe and I'm walking down this aisle with all these motherfuckers bowing to this big nigga in the chair. He's also wearing a black robe. Everybody else is wearing like these burgundy, reddish robes and shit, bowing to this motherfucker. So I'm walking down, and we having a conversation. Again, I can't hear. So, but, you know, you get the sense, get the feeling. So, as I'm walking, we still conversating and whatnot, and I could just feel the tension of the conversation getting heated. So, you know how when you talking to somebody, you can just feel the tension building up?
Yeah.
It's like that. So, as it like gets to his head, where I feel like he's about to pull some shit, a beam of light will come down, and it'll block his attack. I had that dream like 3 times, and I ain't never had that dream since.
And how long has that been?
That was the last dream I had. I want to say about, 32. I want to say about 10 years ago.
Damn.
Now I've had other dreams besides that, but those 4 main dreams, is what made me get into all the shit that I've been talking about for the past, I don't know how many fucking episodes.
Right.
But to get into the history of the Ouija boards, both my grandparents have played with Ouija boards. Both my grandparents have played with Ouija boards. For those that don't know, I am part Native American, so there is that. People in my family have dabbled in voodoo, black magic, all the shit you can think of. I'm still trying to find the history of the fucking dolls that my grandma keep. Truthfully. I don't know what it's all about, and she's old as hell at this point, so I highly doubt she's going to tell me or even remember for real. So
she ain't got the answers.
Yeah. And everybody that possibly have played with the Ouija boards is gone. One of the Ouija boards is gone. The other one is missing.
It's missing.
It's missing. Yeah. I have a hunch that, because my pops told me he moved it from the basement to the garage. I have a hunch that it's back in the basement, probably in a room with the doll somewhere. But that's just a hunch.
So the dolls are still around too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And what I told y'all,
Yeah.
stop taking shit. Just stop taking it.
He's not
No,
wrong.
no Diddy, by the way.
Yeah, no Diddy.
Yeah, no Diddy.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta start saying that, you know.
But one last story though. One wild thing about the room with the dolls, right? So I was smoking with my little cousin and shit, and I was downstairs talking to my pops and shit. And No, me and him just chatting like how we chatting right now about this shit, and he like, cause I was telling him about all this shit. He was like, "Man, I want you to check something out." So as we going towards the room with the dolls, like I'm hearing shit, but I highly doubt he's hearing it because he's not reacting. And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think we should open that door. He's like, no, it ain't no problem. Ain't nothing gonna happen. I'm like, whatever is in that room, don't want me in that room. Right? Now, give a little context. There is windows in that room, but none of the windows are open. It's like, those basement windows was like the glass and you got the little. It's one of them joints.
Like a cage type thing.
Yeah. It's one of them joints, but none of them are open. So, as he opens the door, I feel a gust of cold air, and I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not going there."
Straight up.
Gust of cold air.
A gust of cold air, bro. Oh yeah, no, I'm not going there, bro. I'm like, whatever just came out of it, don't want me in it. So I'm going to do what I normally don't do and obey, and don't go in there.
Man, I'm gonna listen.
Type shit.
This time.
Yeah, this time I'm listening.
This time, you win this round.
Oh me.
You win this round.
You win this round. There's enough telling me to not.
Yeah.
So I'm a not.
That's fact. It wouldn't even have been a question for me. I would not even have been in that situation. He wouldn't have been taking me down no halls to see no dogs.
Bro.
Shit crazy, man.
Dolls is crazy. Dolls is crazy by itself because that's like the infamous thing that like stuff want to attach itself to, like human looking things, you know?
Bro, if I have a daughter, dolls will not be on the table, bro. We buying any and everything else.
Hey.
But that.
Let Fan tell it, man. They take over Elmo's too.
Yes. Yes, I have a pretty wild story about that. It's not long at all, because all my toys was in my grandmother's basement, and I'd be down there playing all the time. But the thing that I was really into were like Hot Wheels, like very solid stationary things.
Yeah.
But it was this big container. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody will have them. They usually use them to move to college.
Like a tote.
Yeah, it was thank you. That was the word I was looking for. It was a huge tote full of toys, and it was in a combination of both mine and my siblings of like previous toys. And so it was just like, while I'm playing in the middle of the basement, nowhere near this thing, it's the Elmo toy that gets to laughing, and it freaks me out. Only because I'm alone and I'm in the basement. So I ran up to my
joint, Paul.
Yeah, yeah. So it freaked me out. I ran up to my grandmother, distraught. And she's like, "It's fine. It's probably just something pressed on it because it was in the toe." Yeah. She goes down with me. You know how parents or guardians usually do to diffuse it, make you feel better.
Yeah, go down there with you.
Yeah, it went down. She found it, and it was pretty deep in there. And she's like, "Yeah, see?" And she showed it to me, and we looked in the back, and there were no batteries in that thing, man. And when I tell you now look, I will never forget this, because she didn't say nothing to me for the rest of the day, and she took that thing outside and threw that mug away.
You never saw it again, bro.
But I knew because she threw it away, I wasn't tweaking. I didn't say nothing else to her. Nope.
It wasn't no batteries in it as well. I ain't gonna lie.
And I know it's funny because it's Elmo, but man, for the longest that messed me up, man.
Hey, that little laugh is scary,
bro.
Especially if it ain't nothing in it, and it's something in it. You feel? Ain't no batteries, but there's something else in that motherfucker.
I don't know what kind of power that is.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, remember, like all the paid shit that I say I do to Chris. That's some shit I do as a ghost. Like going to fucking Elmo, bro. Like out of all things, bro, that's crazy.
Man, Elmo's world, bro. Domain expansion.
Domain expansion is crazy.
Hey, somebody needs to draw that up, bro.
Domain
somebody
expansion.
needs to draw Elmo as Sakuna, bro.
Hey, that's kind of fire, though.
Elmo as Sakuna, boy.
Malevolent shrine. That's stupid.
Oh,
Nah, yeah, man.
Man,
Yeah,
you didn't even take anything. That just happened.
somebody took something.
Right.
That wasn't mine. That wasn't my toy. You feel me?
All right. Oh, right.
I'm like, that's
It
somebody
was a
else's
tote
shit.
full of
It
toys.
was a tote
Yeah,
full. So
that's
I'm like, stop,
scary.
stop taking shit, yo. Stop taking shit.
Yeah, man.
I
You heard
don't
it here
care,
first. You heard it here first. Don't take that shit.
man. Even I don't. Hey, and this might be a hot take.
What's up?
I don't give a fuck about where you visited. I don't give a fuck about no trinkets. Just enjoy the view and go home. People like to pick up souvenirs and shit.
Okay,
Come
I got
back,
a question about that.
go crazy.
What if it's like gift shop shit? What if I'll purchase it at a gift shop? Is that different?
I don't know if it is. And you know, that might be a little superstitious of me,
Mm-hmm.
right? But like I've been in a few gift shops out of state,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't look the most trustworthy to me, man. They be looking kind
Kind of
of.
sus.
Let me put it like this. In my mind, whenever I see like wooden built places or like cabin esque places, I don't care if you're selling something. It still gives me that creepy vibe. I don't care if you got fluorescent lights in this bitch. I'm seeing it for what it is. Nah,
Everything look like it got dust on it, even if it's
yeah,
new.
and you selling it.
looking like something
It
that
got
evil
dust
did.
on it. No, no, bro. No. And then here's the other thing that I got for me. Because there's a few places that come to mind that fit this bill that I'm saying right now.
Mm-hmm.
If these establishments close all the lights off, I would hate to be in there. So I don't
Right.
want to buy nothing from this. I don't. I don't. I'm cool.
I'm cool on that too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't be
Mm-mm.
buying trinkets neither.
People be like, bring me back a keychain. I'm like, all right. I got you. I'm doing my best. I'm gonna give it straight to you.
Man, you get up and walk away on y'all ass.
Man, uh, how did I want to pivot this? I wanted to pivot this because we was talking about domain expansion.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, solo leveling.
Mm.
This is gonna be a hard pivot. Just bear with me. I promise it's gonna
I
go
haven't
somewhere.
watched the recent
Okay.
episodes.
You haven't watched what?
The recent episodes.
I haven't either. I only seen up to like maybe 4.
I mean, but I read it. I'm just saying I haven't seen the episodes, so I don't know
Okay.
what they added. Or not.
All right. Let's see how I want to do this. Then I'm gonna just generalize some stuff. I wanted to. I wanted us to maybe not now like live on the thing, but like for us off camera, probably put some parameters down to try to make your own like real life system, because the system is what he has in the show that like it's like you got to follow these, if not there's like a penalty,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Because I just think, man, I think the concept of it is why people like it so much. It's a guy who's grinding in real life, well, not real life, in his life, to get better.
Yep.
Like, and the game is not letting him detour. Like, he has to become that guy. Like, everything in the parameters is set so he could become what it needs this guy to become, you know?
Main character energy.
Main character energy, man. Is
Yep. Type shit.
and he don't even understand how cold he's becoming or how cold he is already,
Mm-hmm.
because the system is giving him the test. It's not the world, you know. At least not yet. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So
To me,
I wanted to somehow bring that into reality, because I feel like everybody has like tangible goals,
Mm-hmm.
but then might not like write it out or make it real, they might be like, yeah, I could probably do that. And then leave it at that. Like, yeah. And that'll be the end of it.
You say that's most people?
Oh, I think so. I do. But it's a matter of like what you want. That's why I was like, we would have to write out our own individual. It can't be something that we say as a collective, because then that don't make sense.
Right. It wouldn't be individual.
Right. And then you not becoming the version of you supposed to be. You doing like Courtney shit or my shit. That don't make sense.
I believe that most people don't know it all. So I don't know if I can agree completely, because
expand on that. Expand on that. That they don't know at all. Expand upon that, please.
I feel like even if you ask somebody that was like, right now, if you go find like a multi-million-dollar person or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And you ask them like, how'd you know? They're gonna be like, I was flipping burgers at McDonald's and it just happened.
Yeah.
I feel like if you got 10 people in the room, I'm gonna say like maybe 3 of them people know exactly what they want to do.
I feel that.
I know what I want to do. But if I say it, I'm gonna sound crazy.
I hope it's not what you told me you wanted to do the other day.
I say a lot of. I'm gonna be honest. For everybody that's new on this podcast, I say a lot of shit. A lot of things come out my mouth, so I don't remember half the things that I say.
So I don't know what he said. Man, if this was the goal, no, that's stupid. Don't do it, bro.
Oh shit!
I don't know. I feel like, right? So, all right, we 3 niggas here,
right?
But, like, you know, you can bleep that out if you want to. That's a little harsh. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say this. Courtney said he know. Fan, do you know?
Oh, I got a few. Yeah, I can just pick one. Picking one is the hard part.
Right. So, do I know? I think so. So, I guess that debuffs my point. Well, I guess Quentin would be 4, and I know she don't know. She tell me all the time she don't know. So, I guess that's why I feel like that's a hard thing to gauge, because a lot of people don't. They just kind of just be floating and shit just happen for them.
That's crazy, ain't it?
It is.
So this is about to be kind of a. This is gonna be kind of a pivot. We gonna come back to this. I swear we are. Matter of fact, what is?
Oh, special guest appearance, baby.
Let's
go. Yo, y'all don't even understand. We got Jonathan Grimsby himself.
With the ham sandwich, as my mom would say.
This is
welcome, brother.
Am I supposed to be on camera?
You can be, man. You don't have to be. You don't have to be if you don't want to. But this is great.
This is monumental.
It is.
Man, first guest, and it was a surprise, maybe.
Episode 12, y'all.
I was wondering what everybody was doing on the mic.
You was like, let me
be happy.
We happy you chose this Sunday to join up, man.
For shizzle.
Dang, that starstruck. I completely forgot what I was going to say.
Why the fuck your camera so clear?
Fuck is up?
What's up, Jay?
What's happening?
Nothing much, man.
Damn, y'all camera qualities are great. I need to up my game.
They know y'all. Grim camera looking crazy. Crispy as hell. Damn, what phone you got? The 17?
No, this is the 11.
I got the 11. This is crazy.
Do I need to like rejoin up on my phone? Man? What? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
you probably.
You're 5 in this phone, and it's almost last time I had. The last phone that I had, it got 6 years old before it started giving up on signal and just dying every 2 minutes. So my days are numbered with this phone, man.
Soon.
I heard rumors that I don't remember if it was iPhone or Android. One of them are allegedly going to allow like Android to do iMessage or something. Basically, they are going to be getting rid of the bubble on the iPhone, so there wouldn't be green bubbles anymore.
Good.
Everybody's going to be blue.
Good. Get rid of this discrepancy. We don't want
cell phone racism.
Classism. No classism.
Yeah, classism.
We don't.
Good word.
We don't support classism, man. Yeah, not around here.
Cause I'll definitely be judging when green bubbles pop up on my phone. I ain't gonna lie.
And it just doesn't feel the same. You send a message, you don't know when it's delivered, you don't know
right.
Too many unknowns.
When you send messages to somebody who does have iMessage and they don't get it, or you don't have signal, it turns green. So I just associate green with inefficiency.
Exactly.
Inefficiency is wild.
It is.
Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to find out my actual log, on the computer.
I'm gonna preface this real quick, John, in case we didn't already make it clear to you. We recording the podcast right now, so I'll welcome you on that. And then I wanted to ask, did you know, like, was there ever a moment in your life where you was like, this is what I want to do? And then you kind of made like a tally or a list of things until you reached that point? It could be minuscule, bro. It ain't got to be like, I'm going to be the best Jonathan ever. Like, it ain't got to be no grandiose thing like that. It could be like, I'm going to complete X. And before I get to X, I have to hit D.
I feel like that comes up frequently for me, but it's all, whether it's work-related shit, it's all, can I swear out here? Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yes, to answer your question, yes, it happens. It happens very frequently because I tend to hyper-focus on things. And I'm like, oh, someone made that cool shelf. I want to make that shelf. What do I need to do? I need to have that. I need to have that tool. I need to do this. I need to have glasses on so I don't shoot shit in my eye. And then
People don't think like that.
I want to. What'd you say?
I was saying people don't think like that. So the point we were trying to drive was, I said out of 10 people, I'm guessing only 3 people know exactly what they want to do at any given point.
We would say that the majority of, and this is a broad stroke take, but we're guessing that the majority of the population. Are you searching this right now?
Me? No, I'm still trying to log in on the computer.
Okay, I was just checking. Okay, but no, we were assuming that the large majority of the population doesn't know what the entire fuck they want to do. They're kind of like whimsically going through life and letting life live them, essentially. Go crazy. What's up?
I don't want to cut anybody off, so you get clear audio. Know what they want to do, like at any given point, or like the ultimate goal, the ultimate objective?
Any given point, bro. That's why it ain't gotta be that deep. It gotta be like purpose.
I could have an objective for the day, like, damn, I want to go play snow runner and get pissed off it's my dumbass truck getting flipped. I'll have, like, I want to. I don't know. I will every day. I will have something that I want to get done, and I will usually hyper focus on it. And if it's like, I want to. But I also procrastinate a lot. So if I'm like, I want to wash my car today, and then I will start washing my car, but I wait until doing it until it's about to be dark, and I'm like, fuck, now I got to run because I can't not get this task done today.
Right.
But it also changes so much, and it jumps around, and just as a whole, I think about when we were kids, and I looked at adults who at the time were younger than we are now, and thinking, damn, they got this shit figured out.
Facts. No, facts.
Hell no. I had our neighbor one time. I don't remember what it was. Our neighbor has a roommate that is just fucking bonkers. This always some weird, crazy shit coming up with him. And she was like, "John, like, you have everything put together. Like, you're well put together. What's going on? Like, did you plan? Like, what's your back like?" I'm like, "Angela, I'm fucking faking it. Are you kidding me?" I told you what we're doing. None of us know what we're doing. Anyone who thinks they know what they're doing is a liar.
They be lying like shit on TV, don't they?
I think about some of the people I know who are parents. They father children right now. I'm like, I've seen you fall into a car blackout drunk. What is and that was like 2 years ago. What is the matter? What?
Yes.
You got kids now.
Yes. Right. You got them. Hey, how? We know how.
It's too much, right?
But we the only ones who have thought this though. Like I wonder. I know it's different with the generations as time has changed so much, especially for like our generation. But there had to have been our parents as they were growing up. I wonder if they thought the same thing. Because for them, I feel like the more, what's it called, the atomic or like the nuclear family was a little bit more the goal, was a little more the thing. Or now it's not really. But I don't know. I wonder if people thought about that when they were our age, like our parents or family members or just people in general.
Hell no.
Probably not.
Hell no.
I'm going to be honest. No, I think they did whatever was going to make them happy at that time. So I guess that is a version, right? Like if it makes you happy, you would like, yeah.
But it's short term. Well, right. So it don't matter.
It don't matter. So I guess yes.
So they did, yeah.
Because I know I'm gonna put my mother's business out there. She got deterred completely. It was not. She had a plan and it just went left.
Mm-hmm.
And it went left because the person she decided to partner up with was lying. And that's how that went. But she for sure was like, yeah, college, master's, and out of Illinois. Did not happen that way, but she, even in the midst of, being sidetracked, she still was like, nah, college, master's. She was like, I'm still going to do what I need to do, even in the midst of whatever the hell is going on. Like, we're going to make it shake. Like, and hats off to her, because my diligence game is not that strong. And something is going left, I'm like, undivided attention. We have to figure this the fuck out. What's happening? What is happening?
It's the art of pivoting.
The art of pivoting, yes. Yeah. It's a skill.
Yeah.
I have it, but not on that skill. Go ahead, what?
You can pivot. There's the art of pivoting, and there's the art of being able to remember what you pivoted from to be able to complete before. Because I will be, wow, and then I completely forgot what I was doing. If I could tell you, there's probably like 10 people in my phone who I haven't responded to because I typed the message and never hit send.
Hey man, it happens to the
I was like, let me proofread this before I send it, and then poof, gone. I go to text and be like, man, I haven't heard from so and so in a while, and I got a message from months ago.
I'll do it. I'll do that more often than I want to admit.
I do it so much that I use it as an excuse for when I just straight up haven't texted someone back. I'll be like, oh damn, I forgot to hit send on this message, and they'll be like, yeah.
They know you lying. They know.
Damn, that's crazy.
Right, damn, that's crazy.
See, J. Grimm, at least you attempt to open the message and respond. I have a bad habit of reading the preview and be like, cause I'll be doing other stuff, so I'll read the preview and be like, all right, cool, I'll get back to that in a second. And then, the preview disappeared, and then you forget, Yeah.
Said the preview.
See, the trick to that is to make your preview just say text message, like you just received the text message. Right. That forces you to click on it because you can't read it if you don't.
Yeah. I
hate push notifications, so those little red bubbles. I have myself, or I think to myself, I can open this and get rid of the push notification. But if I open this and it doesn't say it's new, I'm not responding to this. I'm gonna there. It's the same way. Like if I'm at work and I get an email, it's like this is gonna fucking sit in here because if I open this right now and I don't respond to it, it's gonna get lost and I'm never gonna respond.
I'm gonna forget about that shit for real.
Yo.
What's up?
Oh my god. I had a bunch, you know. So initially I was trying to figure out how was I was about to finesse the mess out of this too. Golly. Hold on.
You got
we were talking about setting out plans, trying to make sure you upgrade as an individual. And pretty much painting the picture of a character that you would like to become, I think is where I was going with that. Ultimately.
And then you was talking about if we knew what we wanted to do.
Or like I guess if I'm jumping to the conclusion of creating a character that you would like to become, do you know what that character would look like?
Yes.
I feel like that's even less.
You feel like it's less?
Let me not say that. Maybe that's more people because they know what they want to do. They just don't know how to get to it. Does that make sense?
No, yeah, I can believe that, but I'm just talking about for y'all to get the majority.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. I know what I want to look like. I know what I want to do for sure.
Yeah. Me too.
About you.
I have no fucking clue.
No?
For real?
So much what I've wanted to do has changed so much. What I've wanted my character to look like has changed so much. It's going to change in 5 years. It's going to change in the next 10. If I went back if I woke up tomorrow in the past 10, 15 years of my life have been a dream and I'm back in high school, I'm the same. Nope.
Wait, you saying you get to keep everything you know now and you just go back then?
Yeah, probably. If that was the case, I definitely wouldn't do it the same. But I was stupid when I was a kid, so I'd probably do it the same because I wouldn't know it better. I'm still stupid. I do dumb shit.
And that's fair.
Yeah.
That's hella fair.
The thing that I take solace in is sometimes, most of the time, when I go back and I think about some of the dumb shit I've done, I cringe. And when I cringe, I think, okay, that probably means I wouldn't do it again.
Yeah.
I've learned.
Yeah.
But that stuff, that physical reaction is the stuff you remember. The time where I was a good person, I don't remember that. That's not fun to remember. That's not embarrassing enough. That's not embarrassing. My brain.
It's not embarrassing enough.
Yeah.
What do you feel like was, or if you can sum it up, what do you think was one of the things that is like, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore? If you can sum that up. That you know you had a pattern of doing, I think would even make it better to generalize so it's not a specific moment, you know?
Ooh, I mean, I feel like this one's a no-brainer, but the first thing I can think of, what was a pattern, was pretending to be something that I wasn't for the sake of other people around me. Particularly in the case of relationships, pretending to want to go to the types of parties they do, pretending I'd like to do that weird shit they wanted to do.
Damn.
Yeah.
Just because like my ass wants to stay at home and eat fries and have a good time.
That's all we trying to do.
That's all. My brain thought that I wanted to be with this person or around these people, just in general, just around people. Like my freshman year in college, that wasn't me. I wasn't supposed to go around to random apartments and who I didn't know people and try and fit in and go around and kick it with them. That's not me, but I did it because that's what I thought you were supposed to do.
Right.
Yeah.
So just not staying true to who I was at the time for the sake of, I don't know, being around people I thought I was supposed to be around, or
Right. Because somebody told you that's what the expectation is
Boom.
for a college student. Yeah, I feel you. Oh,
That's
man,
what
I feel you.
expectation is. Yep. Same thing. And outside of school, like you think the expectation in a relationship is, oh, we're going to fight sometimes. So you just, if that's your expectation. And it's like, yeah, sometimes you get in arguments and fights, but like,
how often is it supposed to happen?
You know when it's toxic. You know when you're getting gassed. You know when you're like, damn, I never got that mad before. That's crazy.
Oh. I was gonna ask the same to y'all if y'all got y'all's.
Say the question again.
What's the thing, the overlying thing that you feel like was a pattern in the past that you know not to do now?
Sadly enough, I still do it now, and I'm trying to stop it.
Well, okay, so what's the pattern?
Not doing what I'm good at. I do it in fighting games where once I be good, I just stop playing. You see it all the time with Tekken, Marvel, fighters. I do it now with the streaming, with the music. I have a habit of like dropping, just doing good shit, cold shit, and then just like, all right, cool, I did it. And then I'm like, damn. I go do something else. I'm like, man, this ass, bro. I don't want to do this. And then I go back to doing what I'm good at, and I'm like, yeah, I did it. And then I start doing it again. Like, you see the way you look at me?
It's ain't plausible what I'm about to ask. But are you toxic? I'm only asking this because I know there's some people who like thrive in chaos. So maybe it's just not enough resistance. I'm not saying that's you.
No,
I'm just saying there's some people who need resistance.
I was saying, was that question for me?
It's kind of rhetorical. Like I you ain't gotta answer this. I personally don't think you're toxic. But like if you feel like you need resistance, like you think, oh, this is going way too well, let me do something else.
Like, no, I wouldn't say that. It's more of a, I don't have a challenge a lot of times. I guess that could go with the whole resistant thing, but yeah, I don't really have a because I think about it, right? The only time, I say this multiple times, the only time I felt like I ever had a challenge in fighting games is when I fought True and Cliff. Now that neither one of y'all are really playing, I have no reason to play fighting games. When I hop on a track, the only people I have to compete with is Zoe, Binu, and Josh. Josh not in the studio. Zoe got shit to record, so me and him was just talking about that. That's a whole different subject. I don't know what the hell Binu doing. And I'm trying to get Ghost back in the studio. So it's just like, who am I going to compete with? Myself? I mean, yeah, I know, but I know I can beat myself. That's the thing. That's the sad thing about it. Like, I know I can beat myself. Yeah, no Diddy. So it's just like, I don't fucking know, man. It's like, I ain't gonna lie. I might be throwing shots here. I'm sorry if I am, but I surround myself with niggas that are good at shit. Y'all niggas ain't never around.
Hey,
all into that category.
Wait, say that again? Oh, yeah.
I was not expecting that.
Hilarious. That's stupid.
I'm bad as shit and I'm white. No.
God. I had it. It was yeah, no, so then the next thing I was gonna say was, because then that would be on your list of things to do, which is just to do. You do, and then you find others.
Yeah.
And you branch out.
Which is what I'm trying to do now, which is why I have the 2 projects coming up and I'm forcing myself to do it. Yeah. That's what I say. I'm trying to stop it.
Right, you constantly thinking about it.
Yeah.
That's good. For sure.
Marty?
Yeah, Marty?
Man, I've been thinking this whole time. That's why I let y'all go first. I think this is something I definitely try to work on. I be overthinking shit. Like I'll hear something and instantly think the worst. Like there's nothing good that's coming out of this. It will always be bad from start to finish. And I feel like I got to talk myself out of doing that. Just for example, we talking about the job thing. Like I instantly thought it was bad. Like because he didn't call me back right away or when I thought he was going to call back. Like I guess that leads into even more of what I want. I need patience. Man, I am an impatient person.
I feel you.
And it be affecting stuff, bro. I'll be so impatient and it gets me so mad. Like, and it's just with anything. Like I'll be impatient with Mateo, bro. I be ready to choke that boy out.
He doesn't actually do animal cruelty. If
No. That's my son. I love him. But yeah, man. It's just patience. I feel like patience and overthinking. I feel like it's the things that if I had a chance to do it again, I would try to practice these things. And yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that because I feel like outcome of certain things would be different. Like I would just be calmer. I'll be a cooler person. I already feel like I'm a pretty calm person, but I feel like that'll just take me to like next level. Just I'm chilling all the time. That's the look I want. Just to step back a little bit to the last conversation, I'm trying to be collected in all kind of moments. It don't necessarily mean I got it together, but like I got the mental together enough to think about how it's gonna get together, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like if I get something and like now I need to make another step and I'm overthinking it, I'll never be able to make that step because my mind is so scrambled. So to be practice that patience and not overthinking shit, I'll be able to do what I need to do. So I guess that was long-winded to say it, but yeah.
No, that was those are great.
Mm-hmm.
All of them. I'm gonna take all y'all's, and no, but for real though, because it's like all of the above. But I think if the unique thing for me, I would one feel more. I tuck my stuff often, and I think I was talking about this on one of the previous episodes because I had to journal about my perception of time being off. Because I keep being like it was like the bad that came with the good of being present so often. Like I'm giving my most self, void of whatever happens prior to this moment, to be there for whoever I'm talking to, which has led me to what the second thing I would do different, not have so many side quests. Like I haven't invested in me nearly as much as I've invested in countless people. And that's the one, man. Jeez,
the same amount of time you give everybody else,
bro. Because I believe I got some legends in the cast, like just y'all and some in the background. Like I'm just like I know some motherfuckers. I know some. I know some. But it's like people to people, and I feel like everyone's gonna have their answer to this question, right? And somebody said something to me one day. They were like, and it was a slight, but I'm like, you don't even understand. So the slight was, and they weren't talking to me, but they were like, yeah, I'm not gonna be all nice and try to be friendly with everybody like fan. I'm like, what? I was like, if I consider you a friend, that's like the worst shit that could happen to you because now I'm making sure you're on your shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you're fucking ass, I'm gonna be like, hey, that shit's not it. And then if you're off morally, you might not even give a fuck about morals, but I'm your friend. So now I'm like, did you consider this? Did you think about how your lasting impression is gonna be in life now? You don't tell me you don't care because now you're lying to me because you're my friend. Like this. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Hey,
shit, I have to remember. I need that.
Hey man, send the link
No, yeah, put the link in the chat, man. I need that.
Shit, I gotta remember. Don't be friends with Fang.
I mean, essentially, unless you want my
Or
size 13s in your ass,
or get good.
or get good.
Hey, that's at the top of my list right now. Getting good.
And if you want to get good, you gotta ask me what you need to work on, because I'm not gonna just give that if you're not asking.
Damn, that's fair.
Because if I'm just giving you the stuff I just said, nah, I'm a dick. Because I'm just spewing it. Ain't nobody asked me. You feel me? Like
I feel
good consultations.
That's like posting a piece of artwork and everybody start critiquing it.
Right. That's that.
Man, ask for that.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, yeah, definitely the side quest, and definitely not feeling enough. I also think I said that in the previous podcast where I was like, with sadness, I've created some of my best things, and anger has definitely incited me to move more, like just to do more. So like trying to tuck, God bless you, trying to tuck certain things, and yeah, and pretend like I'm better when I'm not yet. Like I can be, but yeah, man, yeah, autonomy.
I think.
Can I add something? Oh, go ahead.
I think we all can agree though that sometimes the side quests give you the gear, the equipment that you need to be able to make that primary objective much easier. Destiny is immediately what comes to mind.
100%. Oh, I'm over leveled as hell right now. I'm thankful for the side quest, but now it feels like I've stepped into old man fan territory when I was supposed to be like a champion younger, but now it's just going to be like a leap into legendary status, and some might see it, none might see it, but it's for sure it shit happening regardless. It's just like you said, the leveling process. Like I'm thankful for where I'm at, but if I had to do it again, we're getting there quicker. Like it wouldn't have been like my failures would have been my failures for me. I wouldn't have to have watched others do things and gain the XP.
Oh shit, that would hurt. My failures would be failures for me. If I'm fail, I want that shit to be for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, it was something about you repeating it.
I'm writing about that tonight. How many times failed for someone else? Let's unpack that. God damn. No, let's not unpack that. I'm not there yet.
He said, let's keep that one locked up.
No, not yet, man. Figure it out.
I was gonna add to the last like little section. Lately, I've been wanting to think first before I speak. I know this is one of those things that a lot of people say, you know, when you a kid or whatever in school, I think before you speak. But I feel like now that rings true more than ever. And I feel like lately I've been finding myself saying like little stuff like I'll be in the middle of a thought and I'll just stop and people will be like, what? And I always say, hey, I want to think about what I'm going to say before I say it. I had a thought, but I'm going to take a second. And people always be like, oh, cool. And I think that's better than just not saying it or just saying whatever the first thing come to your mind.
Yeah.
I've been burned a couple times. Just say the first thing come to your mind. Now somebody's offended or something like that. So like now, this is something I actively practice. Like I'll be like, I'm gonna think about that before I say it, and people always cool with it. Like people respect that I do that, and I think that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What brought you to this place? What made that switch up happen?
Because I found myself, this is actually coming straight from like venting to people. Okay. And this goes back into the being impatient, overthinking, and all of this stuff. Like I'm saying all these things because I'm being impatient, and now it's come through. You get me? So now I got to take back everything I just said when I should have just thought about it before I even said it.
I just want to make sure we're very clear on this, that at least for the people in the vicinity here, when you vent, you can vent. You ain't got to overthink nothing. Just let it flow. But if someone doesn't have the practice to understand the difference between someone seeking advice and someone venting, I don't know. You can't mess up venting. It's you.
Right. And I feel that, and I guess that also goes into the overthinking thing. Like me thinking about what I'm saying while I'm venting being too much is me overthinking.
No, I get that.
So I guess it's a whirlpool in that sense. I'm going inside.
Can I intervene again? Because us talking about building a character in real life, not a game. I feel like trying to have privacy / secrets that might only be your own are applied to trying to make that character. So like when you tell somebody now what was a secret, you might feel like, okay, this character might not be able to be built now because such and such knows whatever. And now their perception of me might change, and that might get out or whatever. I don't know. Just a lot of stuff that's interesting because it's psychology, but it's like nothing anyone perceives of you is ever going to change who you actually. And then the craziest part is none of us know the full you. And that's the coolest part and the scariest part. You know, because there's always going to be so much more. I only know Marty the friend. I'll never know, Marty the son, Marty the boyfriend. I'll never know Marty. I might not even know fully Marty the artist. I might not.
That's fair.
Because I don't know what it took. Those are different times of isolation, or whoever is there to see that, to experience that.
Yeah, we touched on that in a couple episodes ago.
Yeah,
the different aspects of person, the people, I should say, like the son or the brother or you feel me? Like it is. I guess, like you said, you can't really control people's perception, but you can control what you are projecting, though.
You can, for sure. That's impressions, yeah. But that's the only reason why I extended to that, because it's like, I don't know, man. It's so weird. It's so weird.
It is weird. Navigating life is crazy.
John,
and that goes back to say, niggas ain't got this shit figured out.
No.
One bit,
man. John permanently fucked my head up because it was a time I was stuck, and y'all probably know it too, because I was trying to figure out like right from wrong and good from bad, and John's like, man, what the fuck is good to you? Like, damn. It's so simple, but like, John, it's not about me. I'm like, what the fuck is it about? He's like, what the fuck is it about then? And I'm like, damn. And then he hit me with the Kobe Bryant. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Are you a different animal?
Same beast.
So I'm really glad someone else brought that up, because when Courtney was talking about being competitive and wanting to be good, all I pictured was him being Kanye West and like, I'm the best.
More records.
I'm the best.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah, man. If you're not in your own corner first and foremost, I mean, who else is going to be?
Yeah.
Damn,
it's true.
Say that again, man. Who else gonna be?
Because nobody, even your significant other, your parents, barely even you, is gonna know you like you do. And even the one that's in your head is different than the one that other people see and you see when you think back about yourself. Yeah, it's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Screen got dark.
Damn. What?
What you were, I wrote this down because it's such a really good point you brought up, is where you stop and you say, I want to think about what I want to say first. Is people undervalue or just want to avoid silence in general, especially when it comes to conversation. So there's especially if this concept was first brought up to me when we were learning about, interviewing for jobs and stuff. And they say, you know what, after they ask a question, don't just jump into your answer. Take a second. You can look around for a second if you want and just take a breath and think before you answer. It'll take 3 to 5 seconds. And then you realize those 3 to 5 seconds feel like forever because you think that you're supposed to respond right away, that's how it's supposed to go. But taking that extra couple seconds, and even if you say, oh, let me think about that for a second, just like you said, Marty, whether it's in an interview or just conversation, it shows that you're listening as opposed to hearing too. I would never be someone who's let me think about what I'm going to say first. If someone interprets that as, hey, let me make sure I'm not going to say something that offends you or makes you mad, but in that case, I personally have a tendency of when I get on the roll or get on a roll and start talking, I realize my sentence isn't saying what I'm wanting it to say, and I'll just start word juggling to try and backtrack and get back to the point that I want to, and just trying to get better, like me, but also just in general, other people, is just, all right, when I realize I'm not in the direction I want to, and sometimes Kitty will look at me and she's like, you good? Or she has something that she wants to say, or we're talking fast and then I stop for a second. She thinks I'm done. And I'm like, oh shit. I need to start announcing when I'm going into that one. Let me think about what quick. Or I say, you think about how fast our brain moves compared to the words that come out of our mouth. And I start skipping words in the middle, and words that were at different parts of the sentences get slammed together, and then what I'm saying doesn't make sense audibly. Like at one point, we're just going to become, hive mind and just mind meld.
Yeah.
No, actually.
One of us.
I don't. They were so. Oh my god. And Ender's Game. Have you guys heard of that?
I have, but I don't remember from where.
It's a movie. It's a sci-fi movie. It's based on a book. And a couple months ago, I read the book, and it's a sci-fi. So it's in the future, and there's this other species of aliens, I guess, extraterrestrial life, and they have queens that all of them are synaptically connected in their brain, so they don't have to think and decide. What one person feels and sees and thinks, they all instantaneously feel, so their ability to move as a unit was just unrivaled. But if you removed the queen, everyone just... So there was some central hub. I don't know why I started talking about that. So that made me think of, you talking about the hive and One of Us, but it made me think of Ender's Game. Marty, I feel like you would enjoy that because you like Ready Player One, yeah?
Yeah, I like the book and the movie, despite what people say.
Yeah, I think you'd like it.
I'm gonna add it to my list right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it too.
Sounds like a good movie. I ain't gonna lie.
It does.
And it remind me of the hive mind from Halo.
It remind me of the Swarm from Love, Death, and Robots. I don't know if y'all saw that episode.
I was thinking that too.
But dang, I had it. One of y'all take it from me, please, while I search something.
No, man.
I don't even know.
No?
That's right.
I don't remember the topic, I'm gonna be honest.
No, we flowing right now. I really, it was, at this point, I was finna hit John with some of the,
all right, so
any other questions.
All right, so just to go back, what character do y'all want to build? like, as we talked before, like when you said, like, I'm trying to put it out. So it's just what character are y'all trying to build exactly? Like, what is it? Because I know I said like I know what I want to do. So like from that, like what is the character that you want to build? Like for me, right? I would do it like we talked about this before. How I do whatever it takes for knowledge. Like I'm to the point now where I'm down to become international criminal for knowledge. So just like dead ass like shit. Like I'm that's how much I want knowledge. That's how much I really want to know the truth about shit. So like that's my character. That's what I'm trying to build.
I think I'm gonna say this is very contradictory with my current journey, reading cover to cover. But I kind of just want to be comfortable, man. I've had a very uncomfortable life.
Feel that?
And that's what I'm striving for, man. I just want to be able to sit here, have my bills paid, and drink a fucking glass of water. That's all I want to do, man.
Ice
I
cold room
want to mind
temperature.
my business. Room temperature, man, but you gotta hydrate. You feel me? I want to mind my damn business. And like, I know it sounds funny, but like, yeah, man, I don't need none of that shit. I don't need none of that shit. I got Quinta. I got Mateo. I got my PC, and I got art, bro. Mind my damn
business.
business, man. That's all I want to do, man. I'll be going to like, this just a little side note. I'll be going to like family events, and they be telling me about like all this stuff going on in the family, and I'll be like, damn, I didn't know none of that, and I'm cool with not knowing it. I don't know if that sounds bad or what, but like, did you hear so and so? This didn't happen, but like, you hear your cousin got locked up? I'll be like, damn. No, I didn't hear, but I hope the best. I don't know. Like,
Right.
I just want to be comfortable, bro. Not have to worry about shit. So yeah, that's the character I'm trying to build, and I feel like I'm on my way. I'm making moves to be able to do that. Felt like the past couple years have been the biggest strides towards that goal. So yeah, we're gonna keep it pushing. I'm trying to just kick it.
Fair.
I got like two, several. Like I said, I just gotta pick one. That's been my issue since birth. Goddamn it. But nah. The overlying one for the long game is to be a person who is like, I guess generalized, it'd be a leader, right? But more niche, I want to be like perfect for the shitty moments. Like I want to be able to have the words, the patience, the foresight to be able to hold conversations like this at people's absolute shit times. I would like to be the pillar that don't make you off yourself. Like if there's a thing that makes you stay here, I would like to be that. That's the character I am currently building. Like no matter what, that's being built.
We need more.
Cool.
Is this character one that is making sure that the character stays with himself?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. That's why it's like constant.
Be selfish, baby.
Yeah, bro. But then the subclass that we're working on right now.
Titan. Oh shit, sorry.
No, yeah, exactly. Like, exactly. You ain't too far off. I'm trying to figure out if it's even possible to be an Olympian. That's what we're gonna strive for right now.
It is possible.
Yep.
Okay.
Like
That is possible.
Talk to me.
Are we talking about Greek mythology, Olympian?
No, like Olympics. Hilarious. No, I'm glad you asked that question. Yeah. No. Or Both. Fuck it.
Both of them.
I mean,
BOFFUM.
Both of them. What? No.
damn, that's easy.
No.
You're damn handsome to not go to the Olympics and carry the flag.
Wait, say it again.
What?
What'd you say?
I said you're too damn handsome to not go to the Olympics and not carry the flag.
Oh,
You're
shit. Thank you. That's funny as fuck.
No doubt.
That would be hype. That would be hype. I don't know if
Almost
actually
killed
no.
me.
Yes, I do. Huh?
He almost killed me. He said,
If he would have let that ride, because I definitely didn't hear him for real, and I wouldn't have been able to hear it until we played this back.
Yeah,
I was like,
let that ride. I forgot this was getting recorded. That would have been.
Yeah.
I had to pay that. I could have been playing the long games.
oh man.
Cut that out.
I do want to elaborate on mine a little bit more. I am nowhere near my goal at all. Because
That's
like
fine.
mine requires me to be rich. And I am nowhere near rich. I wish I was. But hey, I'm getting there.
I was about to say you got
Right.
a subtopic now.
Yeah. Sub
bullet
quest,
point.
man.
Know everything? Was that it?
Huh?
knowledge.
Yep, knowledge.
Knowledge.
Yeah.
You got the internet, man. You can learn a lot on the internet.
Yeah, but see, the thing is though, Jay, I'm like I wanna be there, like, because I wanna know shit like what the fuck what's up with the Great Hedge type shit? What's really up with the damn pyramids? What the hell is really behind that damn door in India that they so scared?
What you're telling me is you gonna save your money. And
We already talked about my plan. We already talked. See, alright, I'll finish to get into it. For those that don't know, right? My plan is I'm not gonna say it on here because but anyway, my plan is to assemble a team, right? And dig underground to this certain place that we all know about, but I'm not gonna say the name. And in the basement is a giant book. So I need to get my hands on that book. See what's really in that book.
or
The national treasure, and you're going to steal the tech.
He gonna pull out the blueprints. Like, look, here go the plan.
the schematics. The schematics
Man, hey man, guess who gonna be drawing up the schematics? Marty.
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
I was
I'm
waiting on it.
yeah, he's somewhere over there for me. But so my option for you, which is way more risky, but if you do it, you gonna do it. You feel me? All right. So like, look, you save your money, and then you get the neural link from Elon.
Okay.
That's step one. Step two is to sign the papers to let them have your consciousness for AI.
See,
but I kind of I like your plan, I do, but I feel like I like mine better. I'm not gonna lie because of my end goal, right?
Mine's foolproof.
Look, I know it is.
You won't die with mine ever.
But see, look, okay, check it out, right? So look, after I get the giant, after I get the book and see what's in the book, right? I understand the book. I now have to get my hands on the Grand Grimoire. So we're not gonna talk about what the fuck that is, but I need to get my hands on that, right? So then, once that happens, right, I need to send a team to Turkey. That's a whole nother subject. I'm not gonna tell you what's in Turkey, but I need to send a team to Turkey, right? But
yeah,
and the end goal, I know you're not gonna like it, fam, but the end goal is to drain the Euphrates River. Yeah, that's the end goal.
All right, so here's the thing. You do mine first, and then you do all that. And then every other version of you that they duplicate will have all this in store.
Okay.
Hey, you got a point.
All right.
You
And
got to upload to the cloud.
Neuralink, bro. You don't even need a mouse no more. You just type with your eyes.
Type with your eyes is crazy.
Nah, it's real, people. That's not a joke. But yeah, nah, if you can get the money to get the Neuralink, I mean, if you really big balling, if you saw so the Neuralink is a chip, but he's working on a whole cerebral where it takes like the whole top half off. So you just, yeah.
So I'll be like,
Yeah, I love taking my top off.
Excuse me. Entanglement.
No Diddy, y'all.
No Diddy.
So I'll be like
Did he
Cyborg.
do it? You gonna
What?
be like, who?
I said I'll be a real life Cyborg.
Type shit.
Yeah, until you die, then you just a bot with your brain in it.
Like Futurama.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah, for anybody who's ever wanted immortality, I just feel like it's the closest you gonna get.
Yeah.
Is the Neuralink?
Nah, uploading your consciousness or whatever the hell that entails.
Oh my goodness, man. Speaking of that, this is just kind of like a side note.
Go
I
crazy.
saw some kind of like, it was like a TV show, and this kid was like kind of playing on the LGBTQ thing, like this is what I want to be kind of thing. Like nothing against that. I'm just saying, for example, this is what was happening. And her answer was like, I don't want to be a man. I don't want to be a woman. I want to be content. Like she was like, I want to be data. And her parents were like, what you talking about? She was like, yeah, you missing the point. I'm trying to be data. I'm trying to be uploaded. They said all of that man woman stuff is like for millennials and older. This is what the girl's saying in the show. She like, I'm trying to be data. They got this new program where you just upload like I was just talking about, you just upload your consciousness. And the parents were just kind of like shook, and that's how the episode ended. She's like, I want to be data. I am data. I won't be a man. I won't be a woman. I'll be data. And I was just like, wow, what if it comes to that, bro? What if we all just data? That's some shit that I can't handle.
Brain in the vat. Brain in the vat.
Brain in a vat. Yeah.
You're right.
Blue pill or red pill?
What the ham sandwich?
Mm-hmm.
It's too much.
I have brought the questions up.
Okay.
Yeah. Pull them up. Pull them up.
I wanted to ask John one of the ones I had already asked y'all. What's on your heart right now, John?
What's on my heart?
Yeah, what's on your heart right now, man?
Let me close. I was still trying to get on a computer, so let me close that. Shit. In general or right now?
Whatever you feel like speaking on, man. Whatever's calling out the most.
I don't know. I feel like fullness is on my heart today. I had a good day. We had a couple people over, and Benjamin had a good day.
Nice.
Sleeping on the floor. Benjamin's a dog, by the way.
Big man.
Bus
main. The flare. But yeah, I feel like today was a good, a full heart day that has been much needed with lots of things going on in life in general that are exceeding my bandwidth, or trying to exceed my bandwidth. So it was good. And then jumping on here and seeing you guys on here was refreshing. So that's where I'm at right now.
Appreciate you, man.
No, we do appreciate you.
We do appreciate you.
We would crack jokes on previous episodes about this. We was like, yeah, one day John's just gonna pop up on us mid.
Oh shit!
Today was the day, man.
For real.
Today was the day. Yeah, so if you're ever around on Sunday, in the evening, you probably can catch us.
Probably catch us.
Yep.
Is that pretty
Oh.
consistent? Sunday's the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Every other Sunday.
Yeah, every other one.
I'll probably lose. Feel free to shoot me a text and say, "Gay Dreezy, you around?"
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
I forgot
man.
about that.
Bro, I've done the funniest stuff high, bro.
You gotta get off that shit.
I done called Jay Grim Gay Drum. That's how we was at McDonald's and he asked me to bring back the paper towels.
Oh my God.
What'd you bring back, bro?
Nothing, I just laughed and walked off.
Damn.
Bro, he didn't even hear him, bro. He just laughed.
Oh,
That's
man.
hilarious.
I was you didn't get those napkins? He was like, I didn't hear what you said.
Bro, hold on. You skipping the funniest part. Because John looked at me. He was like, what's so funny? I was like, I gotta be honest, bro. I don't know. I was like, and I even said, I gotta be honest, I don't think he heard you, man.
He ain't hear shit.
He was like, no,
Nothing,
like,
man.
no, I don't think he heard you, man. While he's having real life difficulties, he'll be back. I'm gonna ask everybody, what is the most valuable lesson you've learned so far?
Valuable.
Valuable. What is the most valuable? And take your time because that's kind of heavy.
Yeah, let me think about that.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time. What is the most valuable lesson you learned so far? In the meantime,
Mine is being human. That's the most valuable
explain
thing.
that.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah,
Okay, so-
elaborate.
Alright, so y'all know like some of the shit that I've been through, and Fan knows a lot of motherfuckers that I hung out with, and I just been around a whole bunch of bad influences and shit. Had a lot of heartbreak, so I tend to like turn off my emotions, and by me being pessimistic, I know a lot of people see me as optimistic, but I'm really pessimistic. I see the world for what it is. I never see the good in things. I always see the evil. I see what a person can be, as in like what they should be, if that makes sense. Like a person should
In the
be
worst way or for the
in the
better?
worst way.
In
Like
the worst way.
I see the darkness in people more than I see the light in people. So I see what a motherfucker can do to you, rather than what they should do, type shit.
Got you.
And that has really warped my view of the world and how I see people. So, like, for those that don't know, and y'all don't know this, but I tend to like watch a whole bunch of like romantic shit and like drama shit and shit like that, just where it's a lot of emotions, because I have to remind myself to be human, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to remind myself to feel, because if I don't, then I just won't give a fuck. So that's the most valuable thing to me, is to be human.
Let me hit a John and start taking some notes in the back.
I think I got mine, man.
What's
This
up?
is gonna sound real like glass half empty, but like I'm gonna say it how I was like not taught, but like how I think about it. Them motherfuckers don't give a fuck. And I don't even think I need to elaborate more on that.
Nope. But whatever it is, the
It can
motherfuckers
be
don't give a fuck.
anybody. Whoever came to your mind when I said that, they don't care
Nope.
about whatever came to your mind.
Not at all.
For better and for worse.
They probably somewhere
No,
sipping martinis,
don't care.
not thinking about you.
Not thinking about it, bro. So whatever you got built up, whatever demons you got, man, they don't care.
Let it go. They ain't gonna do nothing but
Let
harm
it
you.
go.
So yours was they don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So I had this this person tell me fairly recently. This is not my answer, but this kind of goes with it.
Okay.
Person tell me recently, you gotta stop saying sorry so much. They don't give a fuck if you're sorry or not. They probably don't care about the situation at hand as much as you do.
Mhm.
Like just in anything. You bump into somebody, oh sorry man. They don't get no fuck. I know it's the polite thing to do. It's what I was taught. But it's just how life is. You get out there in the real world and realize a lot of that shit ain't as sweet. So yeah, stop taking stuff so personal. That's where I was trying to go. I talked right into it.
Okay.
Stop taking it so personal. They don't get no fuck.
Right.
They don't give a fuck. So yeah, I don't even know. That's all I'm gonna say. If I got something more, I'll add to it, but that's all I got to say. I think that's my valuable lesson. It ain't always about me.
If people realized how seldom others thought about them, they wouldn't care as much.
Yeah.
Right. And this is full circle leading to my path, bro. I'm chilling, minding my damn business.
No, straight up. The question I asked John was, what is the most valuable?
Mind
What was
my
it?
damn business.
Oh, facts. I asked though is what is the most valuable lesson you've learned so far?
Mhm. Oh. Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to get. I didn't have time to think about an answer. I apologize. Did you already go, Fan?
No, I didn't. So that's cool because I think. Damn, the most valuable one is crazy because I got a bunch of them motherfuckers. I think.
I would probably say it's not that serious. Nothing's that serious. It kind of goes back to this talking about at the beginning. We're all just out here fucking around. We don't know what the hell we're doing.
Yeah.
I'd probably be very, like, some shit you just don't want to know. Like, if I was about to have brain surgery, I'd probably see the brain surgeon, like, Googling how to do brain surgery right before going in.
That's wild.
Like, what's this shit connected to one more time before I do this?
What's that?
I'm saying for the surgeon, they're like, what is this shit connected to one more time before I do this?
Oh, man. Well, oopsies. He's waking up.
now you got a whip.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I would probably say that's it. It's just not that serious. And just recognizing and understanding what your bandwidth is, that a bandwidth exists, recognition that I don't have unlimited mental and emotional resources. Just being able to identify that and keep going is I don't know. I guess that's it.
That was a lot. Yeah. I had to write that down. I'm sorry. That's understanding that there's a bandwidth on top of it's not that serious is a great combo.
I definitely thought the bandwidth portion was crazy because sometimes this is too much.
Yeah.
Sometimes, man.
But you may not be able to identify or quantify like what's too much or like
Right.
what feeling too much is. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So thinking about it in perspective of, being a frequency or a radio frequency, and there's only so many radio waves you can fit within a certain time frame.
Mm-hmm.
He's giving me serious thinking. I'm trying to give him his medicine.
Katie says hi.
Yeah.
Trying to give Benjamin some medicine, and he ran over to me like,
Where's my
this lady's being mean to me.
He said, help.
I'm trying to write down more questions from what y'all just said because that was crazy. Yeah, that was insane. I think mine. Hold on, let me get this out. I'm going to forget if I don't type this. So one moment. I'm sorry. All right. Mine was to not forget that transparency and vulnerability are superpowers, and to not uh, close those off. I think the thing that was coupled with that is do your damnedest to not feel ashamed for living, because everyone fucks up, and to not lie was the one. Because the trajectory of where you go from lying is so detrimental. It's almost I don't even know the word I want to put with that. But yeah. Yeah, that's mine.
More lies. That's the trajectory.
Nah, right, but then
Right.
that's the scary part. Because like and it's perfect for what both of y'all have said, right? All of y'all actually. To be human, you're gonna mess up. They don't give a fuck.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it will never be that serious
Nigga,
to the point where you have to lie about it.
that's crazy how you put that together. What?
It'll never be that. And now if you're on this trajectory of lying, the only one you're really fucking up is you. Because now you're living it.
Hmm.
You haven't accomplished shit. You didn't really do that thing. Just say you didn't. Because now you have to tell the truth, and that has to be your first step forward.
And that's
You
gonna be the
know?
hardest step.
For you,
Yeah.
because you're ashamed. No one gave a fuck to begin with. It was never that serious. Everyone else has already been fucking up in ways you would never know. Like it's yeah. So vulnerability and transparency are a superpower, man.
Hmm.
That's the best lesson I've got so far.
It's a damn
It-
good lesson.
It is.
Man. But the one I wrote down from the bandwidth situation is what does it look like for y'all when you've reached your limit on the bandwidth? Does it feel like anything? How do you know you've reached capacity for bandwidth?
I can answer that. It usually results in an audible, "Come the fuck on, man."
That's kind of facts, bro.
Usually when that comes out, or like my phone rings and I look at it and I just go like, "Oh," and I chuck it. Usually that's it. I know I'm there. It's usually that's it.
I know I'm there when
That's when I really go like, damn, it's not that serious, John.
yeah. I was gonna say I know I'm there when I come in the crib and I turn on my PC and I lay down.
Oh man.
Yeah. Because at that point my PC is just on. I'm like, why the fuck did I even turn that on? When I know damn well I'm not finna play the game. I'm not finna sit at the desk. So what was the point of me even turning it on? And then half the time I don't even feel like getting up to even turn it off. So that shit's just on. And then I don't. And then Marty, I play a mobile game, so I don't be on my phone. So at that point, I'm just looking at the TV.
Right. Right. That
Yeah.
means you ain't got nothing left to give, man.
Yeah.
That's it. I think I'm a second John. It's usually audible for me. Like I'll end up like saying something out loud, like "fuck," or like lately, once again, just thinking about stuff before I say it. I'll just go sit. I'll go sit somewhere ain't nobody else around, and I'll just sit there. And I don't necessarily got to be even doing nothing. But I just know that I'm at my limit. I can't take another face. I can't take another conversation. I can't take another text message. I just sit there like, yo, I am so damn tired. And most of the time, it don't even be physically tired.
Mm-hmm.
You just tired, bro. I'm tired of talking. I'm tired of mingling. I'm tired of smiling and shit. I just want to sit here.
Yep.
I guess kind of like both of them, Audible and I'm gonna just sit here, bro. I ain't gotta do nothing. And I'm lucky I live in a building where I can look out the window and see the water. Like that helps. Like I look out the window and just look at the lake. So it's cool, yeah. So I guess it's more so chilling, but sometimes it'll get verbal for sure.
Man, listening to y'all, I realized I might have ran out of bandwidth a long time ago. Because my initial answer was gonna be like, "Yo, life is kind of," and this is not a good flex, but it's pressed my limit of my bandwidth pretty high, to where I was going to say that when I reach my limit is when I just sleep. Like I won't remember going to sleep. Nah, it's like that. Like I'll be somewhere and I'll just be just out, bro. But then as you guys were talking, I'm thinking like, wow, I used to like send paragraphs in text. Like I used to be that guy. Like even for us in Snap, I was much more active in Snap. I was much more active in Instagram. Like all these other things. But now my bandwidth is being used up literally everywhere else in real life that like I can't. I if I open an app, it's for a specific thing, and I'm off. I rarely am checking messages on there anymore, unless someone asks me in person, "Hey, did you see what I sent?" And I'm like, "Oh no, let me look right now." Like it's not insensitive. I don't have the capacity. Good guy, whatever it may be, it's like 100+ messages, and I'm like, nah, it's starting to feel like my email, man. I'm like, golly.
Jeez.
Once that number gets high enough, it becomes an insurmountable task. It becomes more of a chore to do. And then it's like, all right, I'll get there. And then it just gets bigger. It's like, all right, I'll get there. And it gets bigger.
Damn, focus.
And I think what your bandwidth indicator can change over time. Like when I was in high school and even in college, I was raging over video games. Like it wasn't audible at the time, but I was yelling about dumb shit.
Yeah.
Point where I'm not competitive and I'm not getting angry at video games. So if there's that does get me fired up or worked up enough to have that type of response, might be an indicator. Whereas in the past, it wasn't then.
Right. And I said to them a while ago, I felt the increase in my bandwidth with that, and it carried over everywhere because it was like some wild stuff happened, and we're like, wow, I usually would have raged at that. Am I mad? Yeah,
for sure.
But I'm gonna keep playing this. I'm not quite there yet. Yeah. So when that moment happened, I noticed the increase everywhere. It gave me the ability to deal with more bullshit, which is not a good thing, but I'm acknowledging it. So like when something wild happens, I'm just there like, all right. Man, I'm trying to think of what's a good. Okay, I don't know if I said this on the podcast or not. All right, whatever. So I'm gonna shorten this story. It was a story where I went to work, I forgot my ID, I had like no time to use. So in my mind, going back home to get my ID, because I can't get into the establishment without the ID. It's one of those key card situations.
Mm-hmm.
And on the way back home, I'm like literally thinking to myself, I'm like, well, I'm about to lose my job. I think I did say this on the podcast, but I'm gonna say it again for John. Dude, I get home, literally park, get out the car, someone runs a stop sign and almost hits me. Like I had to slam my door and get back, right? And they mink a crossing guard, like sends her flying. And
What?
yeah, so I know, man. I know.
I ain't never heard this, man. I don't think you said this on the podcast.
Okay, well, I called 911 and the crazy part is all the neighbors are coming out because other people seen this happen. And I asked them, I'm like, can you all call as well? Because I have to go. And I'm like, as I'm going inside to get my stuff, I'm like, this life shit is weird. Because I was fully prepared. I'm making mental checklists of like, you know, I'm cool. I can lose my job. It's not that deep. I'm not going to stress about this. It's fine. I could have died. And now there's somebody who could be. I still haven't seen this lady. I hope she's okay. I hope she's just like, yeah, I'm not doing this no more. Because if you're a crossing guard, you're usually like up there in age anyway. Like, I don't think I've ever really seen a young crossing guard.
There's one by my house.
Okay.
But I feel you, though.
But yeah, so now I'm like, and then I'm driving back and I'm like, man, I don't even know if I still have my job. Because if you don't have time, then they just don't let you in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I still have my job. But it was like a wake-up call in the sense of a lot. Like initially when I found out,
Yup.
It's not that serious.
Bro. Yeah, no. Nah. And another thing, it was a shake to my character. Nah, more ego than character. Because like I usually like to be there, as I just said, for people and needing to leave in like a very dire situation. I do not know this woman at all, but like it felt so wrong to walk away. You know?
I feel you.
Like,
I think I would have still stayed. I know that's your situation and that's how you handle it, but I don't think I'd have gave no fuck about that job. I would have seen if that lady was okay.
man, but my bills. Like that's
bills. And I feel like that's just damn. I'm gonna say that. I want to finish my thought.
okay. But no, that was essentially it, man. Like life be happening. Life be lifing and it be lifing fast.
Life for sure.
Life be life. I'm gonna write that down next.
Life be life.
I'm gonna make you guys read my shit. Right.
What? Hello?
I'm gonna make you guys read more of my shitty handwriting.
Oh.
Man, I got some chicken scratch.
Don't worry, John. It's going on the shirt.
On the shirt.
Do me? It's not that serious.
Merch?
Yep.
Merch? You heard it here first. Link down below.
It's gonna be John's face with "It's not that serious" going across.
Hey, that's a shirt right there.
It is a shirt.
Here you go.
That's action.
We done monetized our first guest. That's crazy.
Right, immediately. Didn't even ask if we could use this likeness. None of that. Just, hey,
None of that.
Man.
for joining up, this is the low fee. Your face.
Damn.
We had hour 50.
We had what?
Hour 50. I already know what you was about to say, Fana. I'm already ahead of you.
Yeah, you was.
We was all
be
there.
checking.
So I was thinking it too.
I be checking, man.
Hour
All
50.
right, well, dang, hour 50.
Yeah.
You gonna squeeze one more question in there, Joe?
I was thinking about it.
Go ahead.
That's such a tough. I got so many,
Our
man.
topics do be long.
Mm-hmm.
I already asked y'all this, but I wanna ask John. What causes you needless anxiety, John?
Oh shit. Needless? Oh
Needless.
shit, man. Fuck. All I need to do is pay taxes and die. Uh, needless, needless anxiety. I would say, I mean, Marty was talking about overthinking earlier, but I think the way that I overthink things, I do it more retroactively. So I overthink things that have already happened, not overthink something beforehand. So, like, for example, I can go hang out with somebody, and when I leave, I'm like, shit, I didn't give this as sincere enough of a goodbye. Or, oh man, I talked that entire time. I didn't let them talk about their stuff going on. And I overthink that. And sometimes I'll bring it up to them and they'll be like, I didn't think that at all. Like, that's not even, nope. So then I'll stress about that when there's no need to. I'd say that's the most needless anxiety inducing thing for me.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Great
That's
answer.
fair as hell, yeah.
Great answer. Can confirm I also do that. Both ways though, both you and Marty. I'll do it before like hell. And then after the fact, I'm like, damn, that wasn't good enough. I'm like, yeah.
I also want to, you're talking about silence and having that, what you were talking about, Marty's saying, hey, I got to think about something, and having that silence sometimes causes you to overthink. But when, Fan, you were talking about before, I don't remember if it was your goals or how you want your character to be or what you want your character to be. If you go back and rewatch that, there's a lot of silence going on. And I think that allowed, it was maybe, 10-ish minutes ago, there's a lot of silence going on, and that allowed, in my opinion, from my perspective, for just a lot of those thoughts that Fan was thinking to come through. And there's a approach to doing counseling with people. It's called motivational interviewing, and one of the big things that it is letting there be silence, because a lot of times you ask someone a question, they'll give you an answer right away, and if you just sit there and look at them and not just stare at them awkwardly, but you just give what they said time to breathe, majority of the time they'll say something else, and what they say will be actually what's going on, and it'll be the truth. Because sometimes, like you were just talking, Fan, it just needs to breathe. Your words need to breathe. You need to say something out loud, and then as you rehear it, you're like calculating. And as long as nothing else jumped into your brain to throw it off course, then you can get some real valuable stuff.
Facts.
Piggyback off that and double back to the question of what was the most valuable lesson you've learned so far? Man, listening to your inner coach has been a game changer for me, man. Like, in good and bad ways. I feel like if I keep it moving and I actually act on what coach is saying, we're gonna be great. But a lot of the time, like, coach will speak the fuck up, like when things are happening. And especially because I feel like I haven't done my due diligence in a lot of things, but like to be I would say morally sound when I'm around things that just don't make sense to who I've put time in to be. My coach be screaming to get the hell on if there's something around me that's like not aiding or it's trying to chip away at my foundation. My coach be yelling at me for that. And I think that speaks to the generalization of us assuming that people just whimsically live. Right? We was like, yeah, people don't be thinking about this. And like if I get a whiff of that, bro, I'll be like, I promise it's fine, but I can't linger here too long. Like, I know I'm a product of my environment. They be like, what is it? It's like, show me your friends and I'll show you who you are, or who you're gonna become, or something like that. What is it? It's something along those lines.
I don't know what I'm saying.
But that is the saying, though. The first half for sure is show me your friends, and the rest of it is either like I'll show you who you are, or I'll show you who you'll become. And my thing is, I don't kick it with y'all, so it's like whoever I'm spending the most amount of time with, I'm very wary of that. Like, yes, I'm at work, but I'm spending 10 plus hours with y'all. I need y'all to be cool. Like, because y'all not finna rub off on me. Nor do I have to be that close, but y'all around. So if you frumpy, you complaining, you acting like you hate life, I'm telling you life's great. I don't care if we're here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be stuck here, but like, you know what I mean? Like, just
yeah.
Coach be yelling, man. That's why I'm like, all right.
You know what coach can tell you to do is be quiet.
Yeah.
Because nothing will make someone shut up more or faster than when you don't respond to them and they feel stupid. Especially if they're just running off at the mouth, talking nonsense, and you're like, I'm not trying to get involved with this. I'm trying to stay clear of this drama that you got going on. I'm trying to not make that my 10-hour-a-day life.
Yes.
Nope. I have a friend named Gail who she was a no small talker. You could say something related to small talk, and if she had nothing to say, she would say nothing. And I brought that up to her, and I was like, hey, like, some people think that you're mean. She's like, oh, I'm not mean. If I don't have anything to say, I'm just not going to say anything. I'm not going to come up with something to say. Silence.
Yeah.
We're afraid of silence. We don't like it.
Silence is golden.
It is.
I didn't see you say that.
I kind of commandeered what you were saying, Van. I apologize.
No, it's cool, man.
I like your inner coach.
Bro, my inner coach. What was the other part I was going to say about that? It was something about God. Oh, as of lately, man, I've been veering away from like just conversations that I know won't flow for me. Like this whole thing, for those watching, and I'm sure they know by now if you watch any of the other episodes, we wing this. This is flowing.
Yeah.
Like there's times I'll talk to people, man. I don't even know if this is probably a psychological thing, but have y'all ever like asked somebody a question just to see if they'll ask it back?
I haven't. No.
Not on purpose, but sometimes some questions are like, damn, I thought they was gonna ask me that too.
There's a lot more I can say about that, but I don't want to comment. I don't want to divert what you were going to say.
No, please, no. Do it. Go ahead.
Sometimes I try to focus on getting people talking about them and not making things making sure I'm focusing on listening and not hearing. Yes. And at least what I notice comes up frequently is you ask somebody something, and before you tell what you've experienced or your side of it, you wait for them to ask. And a lot of times they don't.
A lot of times
you can have somebody be like, oh, have you ever gotten into a car accident? And they'll be like, yeah, this happened. You're like, oh, okay. And instead of going ahead and telling your story, wait for them to ask back. And if they don't, all right, I'm not sharing that.
Yep.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't. They don't. So
we're all right here, mate.
So not intentionally, like I really do actively try not to judge people. But bro, if I'm getting 3 folk, and I'm the question guy, like I got a buttload of them. Buttload. So if I get like 3, 4 questions deep and you not asking me back none of these, I'd be like, all right, what is it, Marty? What is it?
They don't give a fuck.
Clearly. And I'm like, all right. And then I try to like pivot and ask a question about caring, just to gauge that. Like, let's see. Yeah, I know.
You try to get them to narc on themselves.
Yeah, and they usually do. They usually do. Man.
And that's what their inner coach says, Marty.
They don't get no fuck.
Not a man. Not a man. And yeah, man. But
Go ahead.
yeah, the original point is out of there, but like this was still better. I don't know, man. I want people to listen to their inner coach. I want everybody to be great. That inner coach be yelling. I promise they be yelling, man.
I know you guys are a little tight on time, but whenever either I'm back on here, I would love to unpack the inner coach. I was writing down a bunch of questions about inner coach.
I mean, like, go crazy. I don't know how y'all feel. How y'all feeling? I don't know.
We have.
I don't know what you're with the schematics or logistics or anything of it, but I'm happy to hold on to them and we can revisit it in the next one. It'll be motivation to get back in at the next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that. That's cool.
I like that too.
Yeah, me too.
My bad. I had to cut the camera.
Me too.
No, you good.
All right.
Find out next time.
Right.
Dragon Ball
Every day up. Every day. You gotta do it like epic rap battles.
Oh, speaking of epic rap battles and all that other shit. I know Marty, you haven't. Jay Graham, I don't know if you listen to J. Cole. Fan. That song, Hunting Wabbits.
Yeah, I know. For me, Canyon. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So John, J. Cole took the Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd bit from Meat Canyon.
The double wide surprise.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, he has that on Hunting Wabbits.
Yeah. He sampled it. Literally that part right there is in it.
I gotta go
The
listen.
best part.
And the ending. I don't know if you remember the ending where the rabbit was talking to his dad. He's like, he just keep taking and taking.
That's devastating.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
No, this turned out great. This was way better than what I planned. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Hey, fan.
Special surprise.
Happy belated birthday, brother.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Oh yeah, everybody in the comments put happy belated birthday to fam. In the comments.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Birthday.
Thank you, man. Yeah, it was Aries babies, if you get into that type of thing.
F in the chat for fans today.
That's funny. Yeah.
Alright, so
Yeah, man.
we're gonna end it there. That was episode 12 with Everyday Epiphanies with Marty, Midas, and Fan, and our special guest, Jay Grimm. Hopefully you'll be back in 2 weeks. I know we will. Hopefully y'all will be too. And like that, we out.